Hey there, welcome to Insight for the month of March 2021. Let's see what the cards have to say. I'm your host, Jen Deshen, jendeshen.com, and CEO of Akashic Swan Guidance. Oops, the first card. This is about what's coming in March. Soul Portal 29. I'm using the Illuminating Journey cards that I created with the guidance of the Akashic Records. When I see this card, it makes me think about this idea that there is disturbance in the field, and that isn't to scare you, but it's to recognize there's a lot of discord or mixed energies, mixed ideas, all kinds of things happening. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone wants to be heard. And the idea of how to be heard when there's so much noise is to tap into yourself, your own sounds. You might be able to see there's some music notes, there's clocks, there's a portal, there's a lot of energy, there's eyes, this energy of being focused on the internal, like what is it that you're needing to express, learn, put out into the world so you can truly use this time, the compost that has been given to you through these experiences, through working through having this whole pandemic of all this change. So what is it that is true in the noise, in the expansion of all these people, everything changing, everything out of order, in disarray, in chaos? How do you find your path? The second card is, and this is interesting, so we move from kind of, this is what's happening in the world right now, and this is the opportunity. They're both twos, because you have 29 becomes an 11, 11 becomes 2, and here's the 20. This is about raising your vibration. You might be able to see that the figure here is in a bubble. And just kind of looking at this one, the figure here is under the tree, kind of focused on what is necessary. Here, the figure in the bubble could be you kind of looking at this bridge, at this idea of all kinds of air and water, frozen water, running water, snow, and the dolphins. This awareness of this bridge to cross, this energy to becoming something while you're safe in the awareness of who you are. So it kind of gives you that idea of being able to reach or receive this kind of crowning. There's a little crown right there. And above, this energy that could be an angel or awareness of sacred energy. It could be the huge tail of a whale flying up into the air. This knowing that you are in a place of awareness, in a place of, hold on, I just have this thing here disturbing my, in a place of awareness, in a place of peace. Like, how do you receive the message of what you're meant to relate to, what you're drawn to, where you want to go, what bridges you want to cross? And the way to receive and to absorb and be initiated is by feeling safe enough to observe and receive and begin to relate to the world in a different way. And the third and final card for the month of February is the 16 Soul Portal. 1 and 6 makes 7. The month of March is an 8 universal month. which is about leadership. It's a 3 normally, so the calendar year, 3 and 8. And we have the 5-year and the 3-year. So there's a lot of playful awareness, that it is in the playful awareness that we begin to understand the importance of defining who we are, committing to the journey through this kind of chaotic start. You see how interesting the colors are very similar between these two. But the chaos that is there, or the opportunity in chaos, the stillness that brings us into, okay, I'm ready to take this journey. I'm ready to commit to the path. I know what I'm here to do. I know what I need to do now. This awareness that you're willing to take the path. There's a lot of noise all of a sudden, which is always interesting when we have noise. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear it. Noise, a reminder that sometimes noise takes us off our path, distracts us. And it's this call to be in the movement of what is true for you, like owning your path, owning whatever it is you need to do to get where you need to go, to do what you need to do, so you can experience what you have to experience. So that's really the journey of this month, coming from the kind of cacophony of what's out there in the world, the opportunities that call you, into the inner stillness of what it is that you're listening to, observing, knowing, and accepting, releasing, and moving into. And then this is that devotional dedication of, I will go forward. It's a very masculine, if you use the word masculine or whatever, this kind of energy, action orientated. It's the feminine energy of receiving. I receive the message and I go forward with devotion. So it is a culmination of a lot of thought and experience that's been going on for a year or more since we fell into this kind of soup of disarray and uncertainty that now gives us this path forward. And I'm very struck by the coloring that seems to be significant, this kind of golden coloring with the blues, very much that idea of, I'm going forward. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm taking kind of responsibility for my own experience. This is what I'm here to do. This is what I want to do. You may not know the details of what you're here to do in this complete lifetime, but you certainly have the opportunity to go, this is what I need to do now as I come out of this kind of big sleep or big kind of space that I've been in, where I've kind of been wandering around lost. And now I'm coming into the space like, oh, I can take action, and this is the action I want to and I need to. I feel like this is my path of devotion and dedication. This is what I value, and so I'm going to go forward with that. I hope this lands for you. I would love to hear what came up for you. So share with me in a comment. Likes, comments, subscribes are all appreciated and welcomed. If you're interested in the Illuminating Journey cards, either in purchasing your own deck, I will have the link below where you can do that. I also have upcoming classes and a free challenge in my Facebook group starting on March 8th. So it'll be about 10 days of fun and really learning how to trust your own voice, how to see for yourself and know what is your next step. We have to move away from this idea that somebody else has the answers for us. And many of us are told that we have all the answers inside of us. And of course, that's very confusing sometimes because we don't have all the answers inside of us. But we do have the opportunity to connect to the answers that work for us by asking questions, by really getting better at intuiting or developing our third eye or our ability to read the path for ourselves. And for me, that's what I'm here to do for others and for myself. And certainly that's what the illuminating journey cards are for, is to illuminate your path forward and go, yes, I know what to do. Even if I hit a bump in the road, I know what to do. So come and play with us so you can begin to find that sense of peace that allows you to make choices much easier. As I said, the links are below, and I will see you soon. Have an amazing month.